long, boring speech, uninspiring speech. The venue is Uhuru Garden. Uhuru Garden was rehabilitated by none other than Uhuru Kenyatta. William Samoei Ruto must be a very disappointed person today. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because of the few number of people who graced the Mashujaa Day at Uhuru Garden. In spite of the beautiful sceneries, in spite of the park being a place to behold, a very nice place actually, where we have all types of artifacts, we have anything that you find in a museum, and the place was empty actually. And what we saw is that we just saw some UDA women in UDA uniform. We saw the DP, Rigathi Gachagua, with his yellow campaign tie, and all the military bravados were there. What we saw is William Samoei Ruto displaying the military, displaying the forces, from the forest officers, to the county askaris, to the Air Force, to the navies, to everybody was there. Everybody, including the Reke Squad. Kila mtu alikuwa pale. Kwa kile ambacho tunaona pale ni mtu ambaye anajaribu kuonyesha umaarufu wake na vile ambavyo serikali ilivyo imara. But the question is, why was this occasion graced by very few people? Why did the Nairobians give this occasion a wide berth? Because if you ask me, this was a failure. Being the first meeting by a new president, amefeli kabisa, ameaguka, mtihani ameaguka. Kwa nini watu wakasusia mkutano wa naibu wa rais? Sio naibu, nabii, tunawita nani? William Samoei Ruto. In my view, I have the following reasons why I believe that people give William Samoei Ruto's occasion a wide berth. Remember, this is where millions and millions of people to grace the occasion. And before we do that, please kindly subscribe if you have not. Kindly like our video, our viewers. That's the only way you can support us. And if you want to be notified anytime we upload a video, kindly hit the notification bell, that bell that you see there. So in my view, the first reason why people gave this gathering a wide berth is because William Samoei Ruto is not a very popular president. Generally, you agree with me that Baba got more votes than Uhuru Kenyatta. Today I don't know what's wrong. Baba had more votes than William Samoei Ruto. So especially when you go to Nairobi, Nairobi is one place that Baba is very popular. In fact, it's his bedroom. And since 2002, Baba has always been having a lot of following, many people in Nairobi. So I think William Samoei Ruto is not very popular. Even in the country, I think William Samoei Ruto is not very popular. The most popular person in Kenya is Baba, followed by Uhuru Kenyatta. I think Ruto would be number 3, in my view. The other reason why I think many people failed to attend this meeting is because during these celebrations, what we have always seen, anytime William Samoei Ruto talks, he attacks Raila Amolo Odinga, he attacks Uhuru Kenyatta's administration, na watu wengi wafurahishwi na jambo hili. Unajua sasa ukizoea sana kuzungumzia jambo moja, ukizoea kumtusi, ukizoea kumkashifu yule mtu ambaye ni kipenzi cha watu watakuonyesha mgongo. And this is what was happening in the celebration, Mashujaa celebration in Uhuru Park. And this is something that was not expected. When you see people giving him a wide berth, lazima kuna sababu. The other reason, in my view, is because many people, including Uhuru Kenyatta himself, do not see William Ruto as their president. By the way, let me ask you, our viewers, have you ever accepted that William Samoei Ruto is your president? Have you ever seen in your mind? Because for me, I keep on making mistakes. Sometimes I call Raila the president, sometimes I call Uhuru the president, or sometimes I call William Samoei Ruto the president. I think it will take time before many people come to terms with the reality. Because you see, kile ambacho kilitokea ni kwamba kulikuwa na wizi wa kura, na bapo tunajua kwamba hata Uhuru Kenyatta yeye mwenyewe, kwa sababu unakujua ni jana tu ambaye alionekana Nairobi akinunua nyama. na wale Wakikuyu wakimkimbilia pale wakijaribu kumuonyesha vile ambavyo wameteseka chini ya utawala wa nabii, lakini akawaambia kwamba hapana, mimi siko, rais wangu ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Kwa hivyo wakaibika na akaendelea na safari zake. This is very interesting because that is why you see many people, and I think even in future many people are not going to grace William Samoei Ruto's occasion. Maybe they only go when they are going to eat, but when they are going to listen to him, many people especially in Nairobi wengi watahudhuria ile mikutano yake, kwa sababu even in Jamhuri Day expect the same thing. Jamhuri celebration tarajia haya, kwa sababu hivyo ndivyo inakuja kutokea. Hivi ndivyo mambo ambavyo inakuja kutokea. The other thing in my view is because of the monotony. When you keep singing the same song without melodies, without sweet melodies, people will get bored. Unajua masikio yanaweza kuumizwa na yanaweza kuumizwa na nyimbo ambazo hazina mahadhi. Kwa hivyo I think this is what is happening. And when you look at William Samoei Ruto, it is not the William Samoei Ruto that we used to see. Unajua wakati ambapo alikuwa katika serikali ya Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, alikuwa anatoa hotuba nzuri sana, hotuba ambayo ilikuwa inawavutia watu. But today is not the case. You see a different William Samoei Ruto reading all the time, not inspiring. In fact, listen to the whole speech and there's nothing, it lacks substance other than the campaign, because kile ambacho amezoea ni kwamba you see amezoea kama ni kama wakati wa kampeni. Kwa hivyo watu haoni chochote ambacho wanaweza kutarajia kutoka kwake, because you see the other reason which is very much related to this is because he has been giving so many promises, promise after promise after promise after promise. Even without fulfilling the first promise, he has given another promise, and then sometimes he forgets that he gave the same promise, and it is very, very funny. So every day, even that speech was full of promises. You are going to do this, you are going to do this. Kwa kile ambacho kipo ni kwamba watu wamechoshwa. If you keep on telling a child that you're going to do something and you don't fulfill, don't buy the something, umwambie unanunua pipi au peremede, kisha ukatae kumnunulia ile peremede, ukatae kumnunulia ile pipi, basi kesho hata kusikiliza, hata jaribu kumwambia nini. So this is what there is. Kwa sababu ukizoea kusema jambo kisha unatishwa, unakataa kutimiza lile jambo, basi watu watakuona tu vivi hivi tu. Wataona huu ni dudu mtu, kila wakati haongea, ni kidudu mtu, haongei, hakuna kitu ambacho anatimiza. Lakini unajua sasa walikomezoea mtu kama nani? Walikomezoea mtu kama Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Unajua Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta alikuwa dudu vule ambaye hageacha mtu, lazima ageutoboa. And that is how he was able to sustain the people and akazidi kupendwa sana. The other thing is that when you look at the cabinet that he formed, wale watu ambaye wanapendekezwa yeye mwenyewe akawachagua, they are billionaire cabinets. Kwamba unajua this is something that is not he had promised Baba Bokas, Mbogas, Auto Boda Boda, tutaunda serikali na nyinyi. We are going to form the government with you. Once we win these elections, we are going to form the government with you. It never came to pass. So what is happening when people look at somebody like Madividi, worth more than 4 billion. Na hata wengine, I believe those who are saying they are worth 500 million, I think it is not true. They are worth more than that, but they don't want people to see that they are billionaires. The only person who came almost to telling the truth is Mudavadi, lakini wengine hawakuongea ukweli. Kwa hivyo hili ni jambo ambalo liliwakera sana wananchi, ni jambo ambalo limewafanya waone kama wanachezewa shere, ni jambo ambalo si nzuri sana. The other thing is that people are feeling betrayed, because when you look at the Mama Bogas, where are they? I wish he named jamaa wa mkokoteni ama jamaa wa sema kwa mfano G4S, achukue mmoja awe kama ADD camp ama hata kama ni gatekeeper, because what we are seeing, we are just seeing millionaires eating, enjoying. And if you ask me, let me ask you, do you know of any hustlers who have been invited to a state house? Do you know of anybody? Because me, I don't know. I was expecting maybe tungekuwa na watu wengi ambao wangekuwa pale. The other thing is that when you look at this country, kuna kitu kimoja ambacho baba amekufanya akijaribu na watu haoni. You know, when Baba tells about the history of this country, he was trying to educate people, because kuna kitu kimoja ambacho alikuwa ameona. Alikuwa anaona wazi kwamba the level of nationalism is deteriorating. Nationalism is dying in this country. Nationalism is whereby people are ready to do anything for their country free of charge. They are ready to die. We don't have nationalists now. Hata wakati ambapo wibu wa taifa unaibwa, utaona kwamba unaibwa isipokuwa ni wanajeshi ambao wanaiba vizuri. Ukiangalia raia wanaiba iwe yawe tu. They are not enjoying the song. They are just there. Kwa hivyo ni jambo lingine ambalo tunaona kwamba lipo pale na ni jambo ambalo litakuwa likiwasubua viongozi ambao watakuja katika siku za usoni. And the other thing is that people believe and knew that Raila Amolo Odinga and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta would not attend the celebrations. Let me ask you, our viewers, suppose, what do you think would have happened if Raila Amolo Odinga attended, or he had said that he's going to grace the celebrations? You agree with me that everybody would be there? You agree, ungekubaliana nami kwamba uwaja ungekuwa umejaa sisi, hata inzi hangepata nafasi pa kutema mate, ingekuwa vigumu. But now what you saw is just people scattered all over. Very few people actually. Kwa hivyo the crowd remained at home in solidarity with Raila Amolo Odinga and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And this is the reality. And the time Uhuru and Baba will come out, the time I know, because one day I'm sure they are going to hold a meeting. If they decide to hold a meeting tomorrow in Nairobi and the same venue, nakwambia huo waja utajaa, utakuwa umejaa maradufu. We shall have, or the same crowd will be attend, and we shall have about 4 times of the attendees. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaona ni kwamba watu wana hasira. Watu wana hasira kutokana na hizi siasa ambazo zinaendelea katika Kenya Kwanza. Nothing is happening other than political gimmicks, other than betrayal, other than just catering about their interests. The other reason, in my view, very, very difficult. Maisha ni magumu. Si wapi, hakuna kuzuri. Ukienda katika vituo vya mabasi utapata fare nauri imepada. If you go to the supermarket with 1000, unatoka tu na vitu ambavyo umeshika tu kwa bidhaa umezishika kwa viganja vya mikono. If you go anywhere, the money has lost value. The shilling has depreciated. So people don't see the essence. People don't even have the money to travel. They don't have the money to go. And again, they are not eating properly. Watu wanajaa. Na sasa mtu mwenye jaa unamwambia aende mkutano akafanya nini kasikiliza siasa? You better listen, come to this channel, because here we analyze facts as they are, because I know very few people are going to say that this occasion was successful. Because if you ask me, I will tell you it was a big flop. The first celebration was a failure, unless and until I'm convinced otherwise. Labda kulikuwa na mkutano mwingine, but mimi wale watu ambao nimejionea mimi mwenyewe, basi niweza kusema kwamba ni mkutano ambao watu walihususia. And again, as I said in the beginning, if you have not subscribed to this channel, you better subscribe to Gash's Command TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. And until next time, bye bye.